welcome to my channel. This is Sarah with Jujube Crafts and More. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Today I'm participating in a minis DIY challenge hosted by the wonderfully talented Corie at Crafted by Corie. I will leave her channel in the description box down below along with the playlist from today's challenge. Make sure you check out the playlist because there will be lots of wonderful inspiration. So today's challenge is spring mini DIYs. So to start with this first DIY, I'm going to take a bottle cap. Yes, that's a cap to a water bottle. And I'm going to take some of this embroidery thread. It is in a brown color because what I'm going to do is cover this bottle cap with this brown embroidery thread, and I'm going to turn it into a basket. So I had started out using some hot glue and it didn't work out so well. It was just leaving a lot of residue behind. So I traded out the hot glue for some wet glue. And this is the Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. I really enjoy their glue. It dries quickly and is pretty clear. So, but I think pretty much any wet glue will do just fine here. And maybe even like super glue would work too. So I'm going to continue just gluing and wrapping this embroidery thread around itself until the whole entire cap is covered. Once I get to the end, I'm just going to clip off the embroidery thread. And I'm just going to tack it down with just a tiny bit of glue to secure that end. Next I'm going to take some of this, it's a very thin wire. It's some sort of a jewelry wire. It was gifted to me, and I have it in different colors, and I really enjoy using it in different crafts, but I think it's about the same gauge as like the floral wire you can buy at the Dollar Tree. It's just a super thin, very bendable wire. So what I'm doing is I am taking two pieces and I'm going to twist them together. And this will create the handle for my basket. So I'm just using those needle nose pliers to help twist it so that it's a nice tight twist. And I'll keep doing this until the entire wire is twisted. Now I'm kind of showing this in real time here because I'm going to do this again in the third DIY for today. So I wanted you to be able to see what I was doing from start to finish. And once I get it to the length that I want, I will just use my wire nippers there, and you don't even need it with this wire. It's so thin that you could just use scissors. And then I'm just going to wrap the wire around this bottle just to get a nice curve to it. And then I'm going to dry fit it into my little basket to make sure that it's where, like, the length that I want. And then I'm just going to kind of straighten out the bottom part there, and then I'm just going to hot glue that right into my bottle cap basket. Next I'm going to take some of this reindeer moss that I had on hand, and I am just going to kind of shred it and I'm going to put it in the bottom of the cap with some hot glue. And here's a look at how it turned out. I think it's so cute. It is so tiny, but I think it turned out adorable. So for our second DIY, we are going to create some little eggs. So I got this sculpty clay set from Walmart for, I think it was $9.99. So that's a pretty good deal. There's all kinds of different colors in there, and this clay is really, really soft. It's really nice actually to work with. So I've worked with Sculpey before in the past with the clay, and I really enjoyed this brand. So anyhow, I'm just going to break off quite a few different colors, and then I will show you how I turn them into little eggs. So I'm just going to tear off a little bit, and I'm going to roll it into a ball in my hand. And then once I get it into a ball, I'm just going to kind of shape it from there into a little egg shape using my fingers and my hand to kind of get that egg shape. And I'll do that to quite a few of them. I don't know how many I had, but I had quite a few. And I even mixed the colors and kind of marbled them, so that was really fun. And it gave a different look to the little eggs. Made them more like Easter eggs to me. So here's a look at how the little eggs turned out after I baked them. And they are so fun. Now for DIY number 3. There. I'm taking this little fairy house and I want to add a little wreath to the front door. So I'm going to take some more of that wire that I used before, and I'm just going to kind of figure out how big I need it to be, or how big I want it to be. And then I will just cut off 2 pieces of this wire, and again I will twist them together to create that twisted look, and it gives it a little more stability. So then once I get it all twisted, I'm going to just wrap the ends around itself, kind of, to create a circle. And then I'll just play with that circle until it is a, round shape. A round circle. Just getting all the little kinks and stuff out, I guess. And once it's done, I'm going to take 6 pieces of this is a boxwood from Walmart, and I'm just going to take 3 of the individual leaves, or 6, I'm sorry, and I'm going to hot glue 3 of them on each side of this wreath, like teardropping down, and you'll kind of see that here in a minute. And I'm just hot gluing those on. And then once I got the 3 leaves on each side teardropping down, I am just taking some of this floral that I had in my stash, and I'm just clipping off little pieces of it. There's some little white flowers, and then I have this like purple, I don't know, I think it's supposed to be like lavender. So I'm just clipping off some of the little tiny buds. Just very small. This was definitely a challenge because this was tiny. Again, just adding little bits and pieces to make it look like a little fairy wreath. And here's a close-up look at how that turned out. So small. Oh, it was really fun though. So I'm just going to add a little hot glue to the back of this wreath, and I'm just going to glue this right onto the front of my little teacup or teapot house. And here's a look at the final projects all together. I put the little house and this little welcome carrot sign, a little bunny, and all the Easter eggs in a basket that I had with some of the reindeer moss. So I just made like a little scene in this basket. The Easter bunny has come to the fairy garden. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love for you to stick around and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. Thanks again for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a healthy, happy, and blessed day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!